Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I'm going to let you know, I got to let you know that this video was brought to you by Manscaped. Big Manscaped in the building, providing you nothing but the best. Lawnmower 3.0s, 4.0s, all of that, man. Slide over to Manscaped. Use code Brunson. Save 20% off. Get the free shipping. And the free shipping, I fall for that for y'all. So you heard it, man. You heard it. They released James Bradberry, which I believe, if acquired by us, could be the final piece to a historic offseason. And you would have turned your franchise over basically overnight. You had to turn around overnight. You lost your franchise quarterback due to mental blocks that he had upstairs. He wasn't doing good as the Eagles last year here in Carson Wentz. You put your second round pick in, you make it to the playoffs, then you go on this monumental, purchase of just talent and drafting talent during the offseason, and now you find yourself looking like a contender if said quarterback can play to a higher level. Now, I will say this. James Bradberry totally will be the worst landing spot for the New York Giants because they don't want that. They don't want that to go within the division, especially based upon our trajectory. Now, would I like Howie Roseman to go after James Bradberry? Absolutely. You have to because you have a need there at that second cornerback spot. Think about it like this. You open the season against the Minnesota Vikings. Well, your home opener is against the Minnesota Vikings. You know what I'm saying? They got two wide receivers fully capable of, disrupting the game. You want to go out there and make sure that you're covered. Make sure you got all your make sure you dot all your I's, cross all your T's in that backfield because you don't have the veteran presence of a one. Who am I thinking of? McLeod. You know what I'm saying? You don't got McLeod no more. So you got to go out there as stout as you can, on the back end of this defense. Now, you address the front seven position, but the one glaring position and the one glaring, question mark on a lot of guys' eyes is who is going to go over there and play opposite of Darius Slay. Now, this is my prediction. I think the Philadelphia Eagles and Howie Roseman, I think they think they're good. And, I don't think you're good. I think you could be better. Obviously, I want James Bradberry, but it don't matter who you got. It don't matter if you get Deion Sanders, Ronnie Lott, Brian Dawkins, Palomalu, Richard Sherman in this prime. It don't matter who you get. If you're playing 7 yards of coverage, you will get 8 alive in this NFL. Offenses are going to be able to diagnose the way you're playing defense, and they're going to attack your weaknesses. It's the name of the game. It's professional sports. That's what you're supposed to do. If they only bring in 3, rushing 3, you're supposed to run it at them. It's just certain things that I feel like coaches are going to exploit if we come out there with the same behavior and the same tactics. But this is great news for a team that's in our position now. Bradberry will be a number one cornerback on a lot of teams in this league. And he damn sure will be the best, CB2 in the National Football League. You got the best wide receiver core in the National Football League. Cornerback core in the National Football League if you get this done. On one side, you got one of the best wide receiving cores. Hands down, I think this will be the best cornerback duo. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you let them play man and don't have them backing off. Let them go after let them earn their money. You know what I'm saying? You transfer this thing into a top 5 defense with the acquisition of a player like this. So Howie Roseman, you got to put your chips in one basket. You got to shoot for it. This is what you're known for if you're the Philadelphia Eagles. Your second year under a new regime, under a new quarterback starting for a second year, you are prone to go for it. Look at 2017. That was Doug's second year. This upcoming season is Sirianni's second year. Jalen Hurts' second year starting. That was Carson Wentz's second year starting. And second year overall for Carson Wentz. So I really feel like that the stars are aligning in the Philadelphia Eagles' favor. But I will say this, though. We're not the only team interested in him either. So we can't, listen, let's not blind ourselves or let's not play ourselves. I heard the Raiders were attached to him just as much as we're attached to him. And let's face it, anything is an upgrade coming from New York. You know what I mean? Them guys are trash. Those guys stink. Those guys suck. He hasn't been 500 since he's been over there. So all money ain't good money. Hopefully you're looking at it like that. You could take a 1-year deal in Philly and get yourself back in the playoffs. Come and do it. I think the Raiders will be back in the playoffs too, so I'm not mad if you decide to go there. But just don't come nowhere else in the division if it ain't Philly. I'm pleased to have you out the division. It's a win-win for us. We either get you or you go to another division. Makes our job easier either way. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Share Howie Roseman pursue a one James Bradberry. And does this just strengthen our chances of getting guys out of here and sweeping guys? Listen, we still got a bone to pick with New York. We know they trash, but they beat us last year. Let's sweep them this year. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man.